In Activity 2.22, I'll demonstrate the use of wildcard characters. So let's go to the Create tab, Query Design, and let's add the athletes and the scholarships awarded table. Let's stretch them out so we can see them. Stretch them out so we can see them. And from the athletes table, let me stretch that a little more. Let's select first name, last name, and from the scholarships, let's select the awarding organization. Now, what I'd like to show you is I'll put a criteria in of Rotary and hit enter, and I'll run the query and I get nothing back. So I go back to design view, but using a wildcard character, the asterisk says to match 0 or more characters. And so what Access does is it looks for fields that start with Rotary and are followed by 0 or more characters to do a pattern match. And when I run the query, I get 3 Rotary clubs. Now let's go back to design view and let's use an OR criteria, and let's say, okay, we want to pull out all the records that match Rotary at the beginning. How about we put in country club and hit enter? Gets surrounded by quotes. We run it and we don't really see anything different here. Well, that's because Access is trying to match awarding organization entries that start with the word Rotary followed by the star, which means 0 or more characters after Rotary. Or we're looking for records that exactly match country club, and we don't have any of those. Now I'm going to put a star in front of country club, and now it says match 0 or more characters from the beginning of the field and then end in country club. And so now when I click run, you'll see that we get 1, 2, 3 records that actually end in country club. Make that 4. Can I count? Yeah, there's 3. Okay, so we have 3 country clubs and 3 Rotaries. Now we can extend this even further. We can say, okay, what about adding foundations? And let's say anything with the word foundation anywhere in the field. So then we'd say star, foundation, star. And that's the same as saying match 0 or more characters and then look for foundation somewhere in that line and then 0 or more characters. So foundation could be the very beginning, it could be the very end, or it could be stuck somewhere in the middle. And now we get 28 rows. There's only 2 rows that aren't selected because so many of these awarding organizations have the word foundation in them. Now let's save this off. Last name, first name, 2B, oops, 2B, wildcard query. Okay, let's run it. Let's print it. And send it to the PDF writer. The name is correct. Save it. Close the print preview. Close the query, and we're done with this exercise.